Destined Rivals. What's your cutoff point? What's your top end? Where do you say, hell no, this is too expensive? What would you buy this box at? Let me know in the comments. But guys, Haas with Haas games and cards. And I hope you're all doing awesome because you all deserve it. What do we got going on today? Well, today, Destined Rivals allocations came in. And allocations for Prismatic Evolutions ETBs came in as well. So we're going to take a look at that. What does stock look like? How could it affect the market? Different variables, different things. But also on our website, housegamesandcards.com, I don't know if anyone even likes MetaZoo. No idea. But we got this from Distro. I don't know. Just to increase our spend so we can try to get more stuff. If you guys like MetaZoo, we have it for a good price on our website. I have no idea what's in it, what the cards look like. I know nothing about MetaZoo. I just know we have it. And that's about all I know. But Destined, let's start with Destined Rivals. We'll jump into Prismatic, or maybe we'll do Prismatic first. Guys, Prismatic Evolutions. Reprints are coming. They're slowly filtering through. I know some distributors have already gotten some out to people, and then some have already hit the market, things like that. My distributor finally got some. They finally got some. Is it huge? Are we getting a huge quantity? Is it gigantic? Is it amazing? Is it everything we hope and wished it to be? Is it going to put the price of this ETB to where it needs to go? The overall answer is there's a lot of variables to think about. Because first, you have to hope that a lot was printed. But then two, even if I got a small amount, even if other stores got a small amount, that doesn't mean big box stores are getting a small amount. I know today a lot of Targets had restocks, and there's been a lot of online restocks, physical restocks, all kinds of stuff. So there's that to consider. They may be getting way more stock than an LGS is, or an online Pokemon store. So that's one thing to think about. And then also they did a thing today too where they dropped the Prismatic Evolutions Elite Trainer Box Pokemon Center exclusive yesterday. And then today they did the second drop for Destined Rivals. And I really hate it. Without any kind of heads up, if you're a working person like me, I just got done working back-to-back 20-hour shifts over the last 2 days. And then a 16 on the day before that. Or the day before those 2 days. You don't have a chance. If Pokemon, I think Pokemon just needs to make it an even playing field and say, hey, this is when they're going to drop. And here's when you can go for it. Because if you're working all day, like most people are, a lot of you, like me, miss any kind of notification because we're out doing our thing. Got to make our money, you know. So a lot of you miss it. Hi, Daisy. Hi, puppy. A lot of you miss it because you're working and being responsible. And I think it just leads to the, people that don't have responsibilities or as much responsibilities or are lucky enough to have like a different shift or something like that. They have a better chance of getting it. I struck out on both. By the time I figured out it was happening, it was way too late. So no luck on my end. Let me know in the comments if you had luck though. I hope you guys did. I really want you guys to. So Prismatic Evolutions, let's take a look. Right now, market price for 121, a pretty decent drop from 134. $10, right? Is it going to continue to drop again? I don't know. It kind of depends on how big it is. If it's going through retailers, I guess that's the other thing, is this price won't show, sales data from Target, Walmart, all that crap. So there could be a lot getting bought up from Walmart and then people flipping them on TCG Player, making a quick buck because they get it for $60. And then they can throw it up for 120 and have an easy sell, right? And that's where it's kind of heading. We have a 119 right here, 126, 110. It's kind of all over the place, ranging from about it's about 120. I'm gonna meet it in the middle. say it's about 115 to 120. A significant drop. Would I buy into that price and say, hey, this is going to be a fun investment move and buy them around this price? I still wouldn't. I'd try to catch at MSRP, and if you get it, cool. You're going to be up and do fine and do great long term. But if you don't, oh well, it's okay to miss out. There's no FOMO. And that's one thing I want to really preface too, is I'm going to talk about some prices, some pricing trends, allocations, inventory data, stuff like that. One thing that is going to be the main theme of my video is don't buy at these prices. Do not buy at these prices. I don't sell my stuff off of FOMO. I mean, Pokemon sells itself right now. I don't have to try hard. I could flip it up for whatever price and it'd do fine. A lot of the time, we're very much so under market. If we're able to do MSRP, we do MSRP. But Pokemon sells itself. I don't have to try to trick you or, try to throw some crazy sales pitch to be like, yes, this is why you should buy at this price, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Pokemon just sells itself. It doesn't really matter right now. So there's no need for me to persuade anything because it's going to move no matter what I do. But then also I am going to try to keep it as fair as possible. That is fair for both me and you guys. That's always the goal. And to be honest, I don't get enough inventory for me to need to trick you. Half the time I don't even have stuff anyways. Because whenever I post something up, it gets sold out immediately. There's no need for me to try to create FOMO. Because a lot of the time it's just gone anyways. And I get such small allocations from Distro right now when I used to get huge allocations from Distro. That just doesn't really matter. So right now we're just kind of talking about it. And I'm talking more from my standpoint, and I know a lot of other people too, of is it a good time to either buy in for ripping? Is it a good time to buy in for investing? All that stuff. That's what we're looking at right now, because if I am going to buy this stuff, it is going to have to be through third-party sources and not my distro, except for the random pitiful restocks they give me, which are very small. So like I said, we have the price range here. What is it looking like with distro as far as our allocations? Not great. Not great. As I look at it here, with Prismatic Evolutions, I'm able to buy 6 ETBs. 6 ETBs is what they're going to allow me to buy. So pretty much nothing. And that's rough. I'm terrible at math, guys. I'm sorry. Pulling out the calculator. Luckily, that puts us above the minimum spend amount to even get anything shipped. With our distro, you have to spend at least $200 to get anything shipped out to you. And they don't have anything else. Whatever they allocate to you is what you can get. And if it's below $200, I have to literally fill the cart with like top loaders or other card supplies that I need to put up and sell. I've just been lazy. But I have to fill it up with something in order to get that small allocation amount. And they put these allocations out at random times, so they make you continue to buy these other products that don't matter as much. So very interesting. Very interesting. Only 6 ETBs, but I have a feeling the big box stores are getting fed a lot more than the LGSs. It'll be interesting to see if this continues to go down. One of two things have to happen for it to continue to go down. They have to continue flooding the market with product and continue feeding distribution and big box stores. And we have to hope that people aren't just buying it right away from big box stores and immediately flipping it. So a couple different variables, but this can keep going down and it can get to a much better price. Pokemon can make it happen. We just got to see it. We just got to see them do it. And we have to have a few different things happen to make it happen. I think it can happen though. I think it can. we just got to play things right. And a lot of that involves you guys not buying at these crazy prices. Don't do it. Stop. If you guys stopped buying at these prices, scalpers would disappear. So, our original question, what's your top end buy-in to Destined Rivals? Right now it's taking a little dip. Of course, it was pre-selling for almost $400. Crazy. I feel really bad for people that decided to buy it at $395. There's 132 of them bought at $395. That's crazy. And then it just continues to taper down from there, but had some big sales. So, back people pre-ordering this late March. I mean, I'm just barely getting my allocations now. So hopefully, I'm hoping they actually have allocations. I'm hoping they're not just going to cancel their orders because they end up overselling without knowing how much product they're getting and just getting a free loan for a minute. That'd be annoying. But right now, market price $297. And we have some boxes that range from $293, $297, $299, $300. So we're kind of bouncing back and forth between, I'm going to say $295 to $300. And as you can see, I swear all the shops must just change their pricing at a whim. And they're all just like nickeling and diming each other. It is taking a drop though. I don't know if it's because, I don't know why. I don't know if it's because, I mean, if we look at the daily average sold, there's only 19 sold on average. So maybe all the shops were like, oh, we need to drop it down a little bit so we can get more sales because we need money because they're going to have to fund those allocations soon. And I almost wonder if they requested a huge amount from Distro and they didn't sell enough quick enough, and that invoice is coming up. That invoice is coming up. It's coming up for me. And so I almost wonder if they are now shitting their pants and being like, crap, we don't have enough money to fulfill the order invoice. I don't know, probably not, because they're selling it for so much. I mean, selling it between that $300 to $395 price, they probably actually made enough to pay off their invoices, but you just never know. And there's so many different things that need to happen for this price to continue to drop. Again, one of them is you guys need to stop buying at this price. Do not buy at this price. Continue to refuse to buy it. Watch it continue to go down. Make it crash. You guys can make it crash. You guys are powerful enough to do that. Make it crash. So, what are allocations looking like? As I pull it up here, booster bundles. I'm getting 10. Only 10, which is not a ton. I know the last time I got 10 booster bundles for Prismatic, they did not send it in a sealed display case. So I am hoping they send it in a sealed display case. I really hope so. I didn't get one the last time. So hopefully this time we'll see. And of course I requested more. You always have the option to try to request more. I don't think so far for the last handful of sets requesting more didn't do anything. So I doubt I'll get anything. Booster boxes. So we actually got slightly more than what we usually do. Journey Together, we only got 2 cases of booster boxes. This time we're getting 2 cases, almost 3 cases. Oh my gosh. They shorted us by 1 booster box. Shorted us by 1 freaking booster box. I'm going to have to write a message and be like, can I just have 1 more booster box so I can have 3 cases? Oh, that is heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. So almost 3 cases. But that is more than what I got for Journey Together. Journey Together, we only got 2 cases. So we have a bit amount more to sell. Not a ton, but more than last time. So I can't complain. I'm happy about it. Again, before this whole crazy boom, I could order anything I wanted all the time. And now not so much. But looking at this, at least there's some hope. Our allocations do continue to grow. So that tells me there's more stock out there. And I know my 17 seems like nothing, but proportionally and percentage-wise, me getting a handful, almost another case of booster boxes, tells me that the bigger stores are getting cases and cases and cases more of booster boxes. So that's awesome. And there's some product I'm going to request that we didn't get any allocations on. We didn't get any allocations on 3-pack blisters. Didn't get any allocations on the build and battle box. And sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at my other screen where all this information is. We did not get the Destined Rivals check lane blisters, unfortunately. I wish we would have at least gotten those. We didn't get the Elite Trainer, or no, we did get the Elite Trainer box, sorry. No sleeve packs, which is crazy because sleeve packs used to be my bread and butter. I used to get a ton of sleeve packs all the time. Now that's not happening, so that's unfortunate. And that's it. That's all the product. So a lot of the products I was able to get that were less desirable, I'm still not getting any of. I didn't get them last time as well. And one thing that's very interesting on this order is Distro has jacked up the prices. Usually I would like to say that a booster box with this specific distro goes for about $95 a booster box. They have increased the price pretty significantly, which will be interesting to see with these stores if that's going to cause this box to go a little bit higher when they realize that distribution's kicking up the price of the booster boxes, not just only on a restock like they normally do, but now at the release time. Usually the release time is the best distribution deal that you get. At the first initial release, that's the best pricing, and then every restock after that just gets more and more expensive, and they match it with market. So it'll be interesting to see if other people are affected like this, that their distributions are already before release kicking up prices. It'll be interesting to see if other stores complain about that, or if you see these boxes shoot back up in cost or in price or sell price. But guys, again, even if it starts going up in price and starts getting closer to going higher than what its original high was, don't buy this. Refuse to buy this at these prices. Even the current market price, say no, wait it out. It will make other people post things for, a lot cheaper, and everyone's going to be a lot happier. There'll be more supply to go around. Just say no. Just say no. So small allocations, but better than Journey Together. So that gives me some hope. Hopefully there's some more restocks, more good things coming down the road. Journey Together restocks, haven't seen them. So unfortunate, but we'll see what happens. I appreciate you guys watching the video. Please like and subscribe. I apologize. I went on vacation with the family, so we were gone for a while. We're a little bit behind on videos. We're going to work on catching back up. And then work has been insane as well. But I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. I hope you get some really epic pulls. Have a good week. What's going on this week? Yeah, have a good week. I don't know what else is happening this week. I don't know what else Pokemon's doing. Hopefully they stop all this craziness at some point. We're going to also be dropping the Prismatic EV pouches coming up here in a minute. I just have to make the listing on my website, but I'm exhausted. I'm running off of like 3 hours of sleep over the last 2 days. So it's definitely bedtime, and I'll probably work that up tomorrow. I might make a video, or I might just do an Instagram post. We'll see. Buy a MetaZoo box. I don't even know what's in here. Buy a MetaZoo box and tell me if it's cool. But I hope you all have a good night. Don't do anything crazy.